Welcome all to the Pro Football Radio Podcast. This is your co-host, Jay Chima, with the pride and joy of Merrimack, New Hampshire, the Puma.
Wow, I got like a big intro this time. I haven't gotten something like that since like when we first started the pod, back when you lived in like the complex in Danbury and we're using a conference room. What a time to be alive.
I had 8 hours of sleep. I'm hydrated properly today. I had a workout.
There you go.
Food in me, so I'm feeling good. That's why I was like, you know what? Let me give it the extra oomph.
Let's go. I'm glad. So it sounds like everything's good on the Jay Chima front from C-Bus, Columbus, Ohio.
Besides my Achilles being on fire, I don't know what that's all about, but that's something that I feel get checked out. Other than that, everything is fine.
Oh, you got a little Joe Burrow, a little Aaron Rodgers. You know what you should do is you should put like speakers of dolphins humping on your Achilles, because I heard that speeds up the healing process from Mr. Ayahuasca himself.
So you know those little like sled pushes you do where you get down, you like brace, you basically push off your Achilles and you push the weight, right? That's the workout I was doing, and something happened. Like I just felt a twinge, and it's been like, it's been bad since then. So I gotta go and get it checked out. That's part of getting old. Part of getting, into your 30s, everything hurts all the time. Your dreams die away, your body hurts,
yeah You're already over the hill, Jay. It's great.
Luckily the only thing I haven't gotten is a divorce yet, so luckily we're good there. I haven't even gotten married, so
there you go.
I'm good there. But for most people, could you imagine being like mid-30s, man, and like going through a divorce, and like all your dreams have died off, and all of a sudden, like, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden
should you go to a gun store? It's just end it all, Jay. Like,
I mean, seriously, like, it should be bad.
I have thought, because there are a couple of coworkers, and then a couple of friends of mine from New Hampshire that are like doing like the dating game, and I sit there and think to myself, like, there's no way I could do the dating game anymore.
You would crush the dating game.
That
Puma, you would crush the dating game, bro. Like your
beyond...
personality, bro. Like Mrs. Tara Evans is very lucky to have locked your ass up. Like you would do really good out there in the dating scene, because you're one of those people that's very outgoing, can talk to anybody, good personality. Yeah, you would.
But I feel like in today's day and age, like, people don't want that. You know what I mean? Like, it's all like through the phone. And it's all like, no personality, no substance type of deal. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I couldn't do. I never dabbled with that. Like, I was, called me old school, or I like old Coke, but like, no, it was just like the gift of gab, like you say. I could not do that, the Bumble thing. So I think about that. I was like, there's no way I could do that.
No,
so happy like, she loves me.
You're happily married, so you're fine. But like, if you were ever to be back out there on the market, you'd be totally fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, your personality would shine through on Tinder and Bumble, and it'd be good. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
You just have to,
yeah,
make sure you get tested for STDs quite a bit.
That's another reason why I'm all set.
Yeah,
I'm so glad people are tuning in for the dating game on the Pro Football Radio Podcast.
Lots of gonorrhea out there.
Yep. But Jay, back to the pro section of things. I know you have something to say about your team, the New England Patriots. They got deep pants and Jerry World. You went into that game thinking they had a good shot at winning, and I said they had a puncher's chance if they could run the football, and they got their doors blown off. I think it was like the worst loss in the Bill Belichick era. Did I read that right?
Yes, sir. It was the worst loss in the Bill Belichick era, and there's no way of beating around the bush here, Puma. This is just embarrassing. This is a sad state of affair for the Patriots. It all came to a crashing halt on Sunday against the Cowboys. In Jerry World, the final score was 38-3, and Mac Jones was absolutely hideous. Like, everything from the quarterback play to decision making to offensive game plan to offensive line, everything was just really, really bad for my New England Patriots. And I've come to the realization that I've always thought that Mac Jones was an overrated quarterback. I've always thought he never had what people made him out to be coming out of college. People thought he was going to be some super brain powered like quarterback that can process information very quickly, and on top of that, he can like provide good leadership in the locker room. We said all these things about Mac Jones, things we usually say to quarterbacks that don't have the physical skill set. So we got to say something nice about him. So we started saying these intangible things that nobody can really verify. But now you have enough evidence over 2-3 years where you realize he's a shitty teammate. He seems to be a sniveling weasel in the locker room from all the reports coming out. He's not really the smartest quarterback. He doesn't really know where to go with the reads when like things really start to break down. So, this is a long way of me saying, like, I was right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was spot on right from day one about Mac Jones. I said it the day he got drafted. He's just not that guy. He's always going to be wanting to leave you with a little bit more. Now, I say all this, and what's going to happen is they're going to go out there and probably beat the Saints on Sunday. They might even beat the Commanders a week after that. It might be 3-3, and everything's going to be, fine in New England. But deep down, like, there's still that chance of him unraveling down the road.
I mean, we were saying in the offseason, like I had Washington winning outright against New England in that matchup. And, I like Sam Howell. I like what they're doing in Washington. So, like, that's not a layup. And then, like, you have the injuries on the defensive side of the football. But, like, let me ask you this, Jay. Like, so it sounds like you want, like, the New England in your mind is going to be in the market for a quarterback. Now, whether or not that's in free agency, they might get a high draft pick if they continue to lose. And, I don't even think like the Saints game is a slam dunk, to be honest with you. Let's say they get like a draft pick and they're going after like Bo Nix or Drake May. I don't think they're going to be picking that high, but let's live in a world for a minute where they are. Is Bill Belichick still the guy at this point too? Or should he be thinking about packing his bags? Oh, oh, oh.